Imagine this. We just got into an argument with a family member, friend, or loved one. Can you feel those negative emotions coming over your body? Or maybe even over your mind? On the other hand, imagine this. We have a final exam today, and we've been studying all night. And we wake up this morning needing some energy. We're kind of cloudy, we're kind of foggy, but we need this energy outside of caffeine. Would you believe me if I shared with you that just by breathing and breathing properly, we're already taking the first steps into being successful in either situation? And you're probably wondering, who am I? Why take notes from me on how to breathe properly? Granted, we're breathing right now, actually. Well, imagine this. A personal trainer, nutrition coach, going through life's ups and downs, but never taking the time out to just breathe. I found myself running a whole lot back then. Running from fear, running from insecurities, running from self-doubt. And all of that running, I guess it took a toll on my body, and my left lung collapsed. Some of the most painful, excruciating pain for 5 days in the hospital I've ever experienced. But that life-changing situation, that wake-up call, is what led me here today to share with all of you on the power of your breath and the foundation of breathing and its many benefits. So our breath is very powerful. It has energy that can help heal the mind, the body, and the soul. And now there's a story out there that illustrates the power of the breath, and it goes like this. Our human body is made up of 5 functions: the power of the mind, the power of the breath, the power of hearing, the power of sight, and then the power of speech. And at one point of time, these 5 functions were in disagreement on who is the most powerful. So in order to resolve their dispute, they decided that they would exit the body one by one, just to see whose absence was felt the most. So first up, the power of sight began to leave the body. And once it left, the body still managed to flourish. Then the power of hearing decided to leave the body. And once it exited the body still managed to flourish. Up next, the power of speech decided to exit the body. And once it left, again, the body managed to still flourish. The power of the mind, once it left, though it was painful, though it was very, very challenging, the body managed to still flourish. And lastly, the power of the breath. Once the breath exits the body, slowly but surely, the body began to die. And not only that, the other 4 functions, hearing, sight, speech, and the mind, they all lost their power. So you can see just how important, just how powerful our breath truly is. And now this power that I continue to speak on, this energy, this strong connection that I have with the breath, it's a term originating in the Hindu religion from India by the name of prana. And prana is stated to be our primary energy. It's our vital life force. It's how we move, It's how we act. It's how we do. It's how we think. Essentially, it's how we feel. And once you've found your prana, you've now begun to find your power. So I'm going to be sharing with you 2 breathing techniques. These techniques will help you develop your prana, but also it will allow you to travel through the journey of life in complete harmony. So our first breathing technique, the breath of fire. The breath of fire is a technique used to warm the body, to give the body its energy and its clarity, especially when we're studying for a final exam. In order to perform the breath of fire, you want to begin by sitting up tall, and you want to think of yourself panting as if you're tired. But with our mouth closed and through the nose. So it looks like this. Shall we try it together? All right, let's sit up tall. Let's begin to start our pant. Now let's close our mouth and through the nose. Here we go. A little bit faster. And release it out. Could you feel that energy being created? Feel that warmth coming over your body. That is the breath of fire. Our second breathing technique, box breathing. Box breathing is deep, it's long, and it's intentional. And box breathing helps relax the mind, relax the body, especially when we're in intense situations such as arguments or debates. In order to perform box breathing, again, you want to sit up tall, and we're going to inhale through our nose for 4 counts. We're going to hold that breath for 4 counts. We'll exhale through our nose for 4 counts, and then we'll hold that breath again for 4 counts. I'll help guide you through it. Let's sit up tall, and we're going to inhale through our nose. Here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath again. 2, 3, 4, and release it out. So you want to do that around 2 to 3 more times to really feel the full relaxation, the full peace and calmness that comes with box breathing. So we have 2 breathing techniques in our toolbox. The breath of fire, to warm the body, to heat the body up, to give the body its energy and clarity. And then we have box breathing, to relax the mind, to relax the body. Next, I want us to plant the seeds to developing our prana. Remember, our power, our vital life force, our primary energy. That's what prana is. And how are we going to do that? By simply breathing. Breathing together as a collective, allowing our energies to sync as one in complete harmony. So as the music begins to play, I want us to sit up tall, relax, take a few breaths in through your nose, release it out through your mouth. And I want us to gently and slowly close our eyes. Keep that breath alive, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And I want you to take your power, your breath, and I want you to plant it at the soles of your feet. And I want you to give your feet permission to relax. In through your nose, out through your nose. Your power, your breath. And let that power transfer from your ankles to your calves, to your thighs. And please give them permission to relax. In through your nose, out through your nose. Your stomach, your lower back, mid back, upper back. Continue to breathe and give them permission to relax. Your shoulders, your neck, your jaws, and your eyes. Please give them all permission to relax. Now your forehead, continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Give your forehead permission to relax. In through your nose, out through your nose. And this power that you're feeling is yours. You're creating it from your breath, from your prana. And as you're in this state of relaxation, own that power. Your breath is very powerful. Own it. And slowly, gently, open up your eyes. Continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your nose. Now, I want you to make yourself a promise that before you react to any situation, before you find yourself walking away from any person, place, or thing, I want you to make yourself a promise that you'll just sit up tall, you'll relax, and you'll just breathe. Thank you.